Watch my table come to life for the big show. My business grew 250% over the last 6 months. I started vending around February, and today I'm just going to give a little update video along with some card show footage that happened over this last month. So if you're interested in vending or card show or just Pokemon stuff in general, this is a great video for you. Like and subscribe. I set out on my vending journey in February of 2026. I had been thinking about it for like a whole year, but I wanted to be very serious about how I went about it. I wanted to be by the book and honor the numbers along the way. So I've kept track of everything along the way. My original starting inventory, on the table inventory, was 2,500. And as of today, I'm past my first milestone that I had set for myself to prove that I could do this. That first milestone was $8,000 of inventory that's on the table inventory, not investments that I have in sealed or anything like that, but actually in your face on the table or on the shelf behind me goes to the show inventory. And I'm really happy to say that I actually just bought my official banner, which is my last piece of overhead that I'll have in this business. Well, I say overhead, that's my last sunk fund that I'll have other than table costs moving forward and like shipping and all that kind of stuff. But this was like a piece of the business that I needed to buy. So now the next like money I would need to like consider not spending on cards in some sort of way is if I want to upgrade my like current case that I have. But that's like something I get to think about in the future. So I'm super excited to be where I am. Been working really hard and it's been really paying off. But I realized before I even hit my 8,000 inventory goal that I actually wanted to be way higher. So I'm also super stoked to set a new goal for myself. I think I should be able to hit 10K before the new year. And that's my current new goal that I have set. And that's 10K, again, of table inventory. Not sealed investments, nothing else like that, but like actual, I take it to the show inventory. It's very important for me to separate those two thoughts. That way I know what I'm actually taking at the shows, and then when I tally the things at the end of the show, how many sales I had, how much sales I had, how much I took in, how much I traded, I can actually have good, fair numbers, because it wouldn't be fair if I had, let's just like throw out, 50,000 sealed product that I'm not taking to shows, and then I'm saying, man, I only made $1,000 at the show or whatever. That's nothing compared to 50,000. It was like, well, that doesn't count because that's not inventory that's in front of a customer's face. So like, why would that count in the numbers? So that's just kind of how I'm breaking it down. But I've been very lucky lately. I've had some wonderful cards come up to my table and I just feel like I'm really getting the hang of what cards people really want, and when they see, they think, oh, I want this one, and I'm able to fill my case in that way. I've also had an incredible vintage lot, two separate consignments come my way that had wonderful cards in them that were really sought after for long-term collectors. So those are some things that have gone really well for me in the last couple of months that have really boosted my inventory with some rapid high-end sales. I say high-end because it's high-end for me, even though like 2 vendors down from me could have my whole inventory wrapped up in one card, but it still feels pretty awesome to be sitting where I'm sitting, and I can't wait to keep growing. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys some footage from the last 2 Glenpool card shows that I've ended. I got some footage of both shows, enough to put together like one video. So sorry if it's going to be a little choppy. I'm going to show you guys the footage from the first show and then the second show, and try to wrap it up all into one video if I can. They're both great shows. I had some huge deals at both of these shows. So yeah, let's get into this. Again, like and subscribe. Thanks for following the Legendary Collection Card Show. Follow us on Facebook and come to the show I'm hosting. It's like right around the corner, October 17th. Come to my card show. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Bye. Good morning, YouTube. We are on our way to Glenpool, Oklahoma for the Glenpool Card Show, hosted by Battle Penguin. Glenpool is just like maybe 20 minutes south of Tulsa. It's not really far. It's not any different than me trying to get to some of these other venues, really, just based off like all the highways and stuff like that. So, and this will be our 3rd time at this show. We've walked it once and we've vended it once, but it's been fun both times. It is definitely a smaller show, and there's like only like one island of Pokemon vendors with like vendors on, or like inside and out of that island. I'll try to get a video of it. And then the whole rest of the room is kind of like sports. At least that's how it was last time. Who knows what it is this time? I don't know. But it is a bright and sunny day, and it's not a holiday. So there's two really big reasons why this show should have a really standard attendance. And so I'm looking forward to the day. Buying and selling strategy for the day. Always sell everything we have is on the board. But buying strategy, I've got 2 deals solidified right when I get there that I'm pretty excited about. One of them is going to get me a prismatic SPC basically right when the doors open. So I'm excited about that. But that's kind of my buying strategy as well today, is like I don't have any sealed to bring to shows right now, which maybe that's just how it's going to be in this season whenever I just don't have time to ever go look even for sealed, so I will never find any. So I'm hoping to be able to buy some sealed off some people. Also, there's a couple cards that just come and go at my table very rapidly, and I think I'm just going to keep looking for those today. So examples are like the Attack Rare Dragonite from Ascended and the Xerneas from Chaos Rising. So I think if I see those copies of those cards, I'm going to pick up all of them, not just one of them. And I think that's today's really simple strategy. Buy sealed, buy cards that sell a lot. So, all right. See you when we get there. Bye. All right, here we are in the venue setup. We're in the back, not back, we're like front corner. Here's one of the front doors. There's another one of the front doors over there. Walk along this way, and this is us. The sun is right behind our banner, but it'll be okay. Once the sun goes up, we'll be able to see it. We went ahead. We were only supposed to have 2 tables, but Rennie hooked us up with 3 because we're in the corner. So this is the most tables Legendary Collection has ever had. That's cool. We got Wes today. What's up, Wes? Doing all right?
Yeah.
Wes, what do you think today's gonna be like?
I think it's gonna be better than the last one.
You think so?
It's more open.
It's more open? We'll see. We'll see. All right, cool. Okay, here's a look at us all set up. I'm in our Vispro case. We've got 2 binders. Wes has got his own binder, and here's Wes's case. Wes has got a great selection of old vintage stuff mixed with some of his newer cards that he's pulled. And he was able to make some sales today and grow his collection even more. I think he did a great job. We'll see some of that footage here in a little bit. Sorry, bro. But the show itself was really great. Also, here's Zachary's setup. Zachary's got a brand new case at this show. Lots of great stuff in Zachary's case. So as you see, our corner was loaded with awesome goodies for people to come through and look at. It was a great show. We ended up being over there in the sun, and I think that actually really benefited us because this room, as you can see, it's kind of dark on the back wall, and this whole right side is just lit up, and I feel like a lot of people gravitated to the light, believe it or not. So we had a great time in the corner. All right, we got my buddy Brian here. Not our first sale of the day, just the first one I've remembered to record today. He's picking up a ton of our IRs: Melodic, Zekrom, Frostmoth, Chandelure, Armorage, Mudsdale, Krokorok, Slackoth, and Magnemite, all for $100. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you. All right, we have an Alakazam collector here, finally picking up my damaged Alakazam, Mega Alakazam EX for, we're getting it out to her for $15. Enjoy your card, Reagan.
Thank you so much for everything. He'll be loved, I promise.
Perfect.
You guys have a great.
All right, we have Addy here selling us Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Frogadier, Pikachu V, all going out for, what did we say, $37. Good job, Addy. All right, we've got a cool deal here today. We got Bryce, Wesley's little brother. He's gonna pick up this Zeraora. We're gonna do 10 for him. Good job, buddy. Good deal. Have a good rest of your show.
Good deal, Bryce.
All right, we got a cool trade coming in. Wesley here is bringing us the Meowth, and we're sending out the Mimikyu VMAX and the Mimikyu Illustration Rare, and we're getting some cash on top. Good deal, Wes. Enjoy your cards. Forgot to get an end of the day case shot, but here's where we are at the beginning of day 2. I just got all filled up. We almost literally have a full case. I'm just missing 4 cards to fill up, and ideally it's supposed to be over 20, but there's some cards that you just need to have out there to get people's eyes on because they want them. They're still under 20. But so yeah, here's our setup for today. All right, guys, we got something really exciting. The biggest deal that I've done yet at all, and because knowing Spencer is looking for video game stuff. I've had a lot of video game stuff, and so we're just doing a pretty clean swap for a lot of video game stuff for a lot of Pokemon cards. So if you want to get a quick glimpse of all these old Pokemon games and some of the mid-area Pokemon stuff and some video games that Spencer picked out from my collection.
Got a random $400 dot hack
$400
quarantine for absolutely
hack.
no reason.
Who
but
knew? Who knew? I
go.
bought that for $25. But anyways, and we're moving into tons of Pokemon. Some big hits, some smaller hits, some medium hits. Just something to fill out my inventory for a long time. So thank you, Spencer. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy all the stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you guys. Good morning, YouTube. It's a beautiful day, and we're on our way to the Glenbull Card Show. So I'm really excited. The last two shows have been so incredible, including Glenpool like 3 weeks ago, I think, and 10 Point was last week. Maybe Glenpool was 2 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. I don't remember. Time escapes me really quickly. But the last two shows have been so good. Glenpool was awesome. 10 Point was awesome. I'm just excited for another great show, and I think today has potential to be that. Buying strategy for today, selling strategy for the day. We are still in the summer slump, and that made for some really cool opportunities. The last show, I had some really neat cards walk up to the table that I was able to make a move on. I currently am out of money, and so I need a sell to happen really quickly at the show to get the ball rolling. That way I can buy cards when they come up. So I'm really just hoping to sell at this show. I am bringing one of my Crown Zenith and Skyboxes. Hopefully that'll if that thing sells right off my sticker's gonna be high on it. I'm not gonna lie. Sticker's gonna be high on it. If that ends up moving, that'll be like a huge piece. That gives me a lot of cash for the day. So that'd be nice if that happens. I've also got I'm in communications with a lot of people now that have stuff that they're trying to move, like sealed stuff, and that's also a really cool opportunity. I just need more money. I need more money, so I got to sell more cards. I got to figure out how to increase my sales chains of these cards when the shows aren't happening. Got to make more Facebook posts, but I'm excited to make all that happen. Okay, we are in this room we're normally in, but divided in. We're right here in the middle, right in the front. There's the front door. Here's our table. Watch my table come to life for the big show. All right, the show has started, and although it was a slow show, it was a steady show, and we were right by the front doors. That means we had a steady flow of traffic coming to our table the whole time. Shout out to Rennie for giving us a great spot in this show, and for even just trying a TCG only show when usually this is a mixed show that brings in a whole different crowd. We had a great time, and here's a quick little recap of day one. It's the end of day one, and this is my confession that I have already packed everything up and forgot to get a video of all this stuff. But it was a crazy day. We took in so many trades and we did so many things. Oh, this sucks. But I just need to make a firm checklist is what I need to do. But all right, next time. We'll try again tomorrow. And here we are with our end of the show recap. 2 whole days went by. We sold 1 SBC and a couple of other sealed. Not a whole lot of sealed moved, but we did some good work on our consignment. We sold an Ancient Mew, we sold a Steelix, and a couple other bigger pieces that we actually used as trade into our own inventory. We were able to pick up some slabs. We actually have slabs at the table right now, which is not common for me. I actually have about 10 slabs right now. And our binder, as always, was hot and moving. I need to refill it with some spots. It was great. I picked up some great cards for the binder as well. But of course, the thing we've been working the hardest on is our singles case. This is really our bread and butter right now. Other than the binder, this is what moves, is our singles. And so I just really love the state of my singles case right now. I think I have something for everyone, and that's really been showing in our sales volume. So yeah, there we go. So as you guys can see, we've had just a really great last couple months. even the shows that I haven't been able to get great footage of because I've been like by myself or too busy, like the 10 Point Guard show, that was like 2 weeks ago. Just incredible, and then the action I've been getting through Facebook and everything like that has been great. I really just have to figure out if I really want this to exponentially grow. The next thing I have to figure out is how to make reoccurring sales that happen in between shows, and that is something I'm almost nervous to dabble in. I mean, I've done eBay before. I know how to do that really well. The fees suck, so I'm not sure if I really want to take that cut. Whenever I'm trying to be generous as possible at the table and offer higher percentages whenever it makes sense, but then that would mean I couldn't flip the card on eBay if I could. So there's just a lot to weigh out trying to do that, and I've been thinking about Whatnot, but I'm not so sure if I could pull off a Whatnot stream. I don't know. We've got a lot to think about, but it is very clear that is the next step in my business, like taking the next step into like becoming a full-time thing. Like if I wanted to quit my job and full send into this thing, that's what it would take as a recurring thing. But I'm not quite there yet. I don't think I have that quite figured out. But I'm very excited and very thankful how far my business has come in just like these 6 months. I'm so stoked, and I just really appreciate all of you that come to the table and want to do business with me. The coolest thing is the reoccurring customers that come through and they say, I came to your table first. I don't know why, but it's awesome. And so thank you so much. I've had a great time, and I love working with all of you all. So thanks for following me along the way. I hope you guys are like and subscribed, and I hope to see you guys at the next couple shows, okay? Next one is literally tomorrow, TKD, packing out, loading out right after this to get everything all set up and ready for that. And then Top Notch Tulsa next weekend. Those are the next 2 shows coming up, but there's a whole lot of great shows, including mine on October 17th, and I hope to see you all there. Bye, guys.